Hello there, it's Rida from Honeydew Journal. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. This is the place where we all get creative together. In this video, I'm going to be setting up my February 2024 weeklies. I have already uploaded my February monthly setup video. If you haven't checked it out yet, please go for it. I'll link the video above for you guys. I have chosen cotton candy as my theme for this month because somehow I believed that February should be in pink or like in a pastel soft shade, and I didn't wanted it to do the typical Valentine's theme. Hence I decided cotton candy would be best. I am creating my first weekly spread for February 2024 now. I designed this checkered pattern around the corners of my spread using pastel pink, ice blue from Crayola's and bright pink and sky blue from Staedtler fine liner. As you can see, I just simply grabbed my pens and stretched straight lines vertically and horizontally, designing 7 rectangular boxes for each day of week. This year February has 28 days, so I won't have to create a weekly spread for 8 days or more to cover up the month in 4 weeks. So simply 7 days for 4 weeks would do it for me. Additionally, I created a mini calendar in top middle, a to-do list following with a giant cotton candy doodle and a simple quote to complete my week 1. And the quote here is, "Happiness is cotton candy." I have chosen this quote because whenever I'm sad, I crave for something sweet. What would be better than cotton candy at that time? So here it is. In order to create these spreads, I used my new dotted grid journal from the Raz online store, Ivory Bullet Co., my Crayola Super Tips pack of 100, Sakura Pigma microns in 3 different sizes, 005, 01 and 08 for outlining purposes. Now moving on to the second weekly spread for February, I used the same approach from my first weekly but with a different layout so that it could give you people more ideas about weekly setups. I just simply doodled spilling cotton candy in the top middle of both pages. Right below it, I hand-lettered abbreviation of month's name on left sheet and the same mini calendar on right sheet. I doodled a cotton candy on a cone right after that to give it a watercolor effect. And a light reflection, I used the water-soluble property of Crayola's by just dipping my paintbrush in fresh water and running it all over the doodle. This saves time and requires less effort. Plus, the sheets of my journal are pretty thick to hold that much amount of water without any bleed through the pages. In this weekly setup, I created a notes section down below. I designed 7 rectangular boxes of same size as shown in week 1, which is 6.5 by 4.5 centimeters. For hand lettering, I used Sakura Pigma fine brush pen. It's economical and easily available, and it is highly recommended to all of you. Further ahead, I have started my third weekly spread for February 2024. In this week's layout, I changed my approach a bit by creating 7 rectangular boxes of size 6.5 by 5 centimeters. I designed 4 of them on left sheet and 3 on the right one. In this spread, I decided to use a long quote to fill up the spread, which is always find time for the things that make you happy to be alive. This month I was quite down about some of the matters going on in my life, and this quote proved to be very inspiring for me. So I decided to put it in my journal as a reminder to keep myself busy with all the good things at the bad times. I used Rosalinda Berlinata italic font for this quote and month's title. I created a mini calendar in the top right corner so that I won't have to rush back to my main calendar every time I had to take a sneak peek over the entire month. I designed the same checkered pattern in background to my quote. It makes me really happy how this spread turns out in the end. Here I would like to add that if there's anything that you want to ask, whether it's a box size or about a spread that I just completed, you can find all of that information down below in the description box. But even if it's not there and you're just wanting to know something, just send me a message in my DM or in the comment section down below. I'll be happy to answer them all for you guys. And finally, I have my last weekly spread for February. In this spread, I created spilling cotton candy at the bottom of my left sheet and doodled a giant cotton candy in the top right corner. Alongside to it, I have my mini calendar and month's name title in the left corner. I used the same box size as mentioned in my third weekly spread, but redesigned the layout. I chose to put only 2 boxes on left sheet and 5 of them on the right sheet. I also created a to-do list in the extreme right edge of the spread. Along with it, I created an ice blue cotton candy with a pink base cone. This month, I tried to keep everything simple and easy to adopt for all of my viewers. Plus, it was quite overwhelming to draw complex doodles all the time. So, I decided to give myself a break this month. What do you guys think about it? Please tell me in the comments below. I would love to see your responses. And I'm almost done with all of my spreads. I am glad that I decided to do this theme in my bullet journal. I want all of you to give it a try. I would love to see how yours turned out. And lastly, I'm done with February 2024 weekly setup. I loved the color palette that I chose to use this month. If you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe my channel. See you guys in my next video. Till then, stay tuned. Bye bye.